standards, that developing standards is an art in and of itself. She's a professor emeritus from Stanford University. She worked here. She was a professor at UA Fayetteville. And then she went on to Massachusetts and led Massachusetts into their very successful education program that everyone admired so much from both sides of the pond. She was on the validation committee. She refused to sign off, just like Dr. Milburn, and was then expunged from the record. There were a total of 5 out of 30 who refused to sign off. These are the only 2 speaking out. The others are still teaching, don't have tenure yet. So they're okay. She had a problem with the emphasis on informational text. She said the standards were of poor quality, an empty skill set, and had a 7th grade reading level in the 12th grade. Did you hear that Indiana recently repealed their Common Core standards? So now they're writing their own set of standards. And they asked her to take a look at them, and Governor Pence asked her to take a look at it, give her opinion, and she said it's too much like Common Core. And as far as your ELA, your 2006 ELA standards were better than what you've got now or what you had with Common Core. She and Dr. Milgram travel all over the country to educate people. This is Dr. Terrence Moore. He's got a great video on YouTube that I recommend everybody watch. Dr. Terrence Moore from Hillsdale College. He talks about how the Common Core initiative ruins the stories of America from a history perspective, a history professor's perspective. Dr. Terrence Moore from Hillsdale, look him up. He's got a book out called The Story Killers, about how Common Core is changing the face of American history and our stories and our heritage and our culture, our politics. It's a good book, The Story Killers. One of the other propaganda messages we hear is that it's college ready. They're preparing our kids. It's rigorous, right? And we're preparing our kids for a global economy, college ready. Well, kinda. When you read the standards, and you've got to read more than just the standards, you've got to read the appendices. There's A, B, C appendices. They define what they mean by college ready. What Common Core means by college ready is, quote, preparing our students to take introductory classes at a 2-year or 4-year non-selective college. Let me repeat that. Their definition of college ready is preparing our students to take introductory classes at a 2-year or a 4-year non-selective. They're preparing our students for community college and introductory classes in a community college at that. Nothing wrong with community college. I've been in community college. But let's call a spade a spade. When parents hear college, they're thinking 4-year selective university, but that's not